Hi, guys. Welcome to Act 3. So, on Act 3, we are going to have Kent and we are going to have the gentleman, one of the gentlemen that serves King Lear. And of course, we're still going to use the knight. Let's be honest, we're using the knight instead of creating a gentleman because I ran out of paper. So, yeah, the way these were set up online, because I got them from another teacher, was she had them in order of when they appeared. And so I grabbed the major ones and then I just, of the minor characters, grabbed as many as I could before I ran out of paper. And yeah, that's it. I'm out of paper. So we actually have Kent and a gentleman, but it is a gentleman who is part of King Lear's service. So it's not like he might be a knight. We're just going to pretend he got knighted. So let me get to the beginning of Act 3. Act 3, Scene 1 is a pretty short one. Shakespeare needs to give us a little bit of information about the politics that's going on. And so he's going to use Kent and the gentleman to do that. Let me get my iPad set here so I don't drop it, because that would be bad. So we are in a heath, and a heath is a wilderness area that is more like dense grass than it is trees. So you get a lot of them in England. So remember when King Lear said, "I'm going to run off into the wilderness if none of you will let me keep my knights at your house"? He kind of wasn't joking. He really has the mentality of a 5-year-old, doesn't he? Okay, so we start with Kent. "Who's there besides this foul weather? One minded like the weather, most unquietly." "I know you. Where's the king?" "Contending with the fretful element, bids the wind blow and the earth into the sea, or swell the curled water above the main, the things that might change or cease. Tears in his white hair, which the impetuous blasts with eyeless rage catch in their fury and make nothing of. Strives in his little world of man to outscorn the to and fro conflicting wind and rain. This night, wherein the cub-drawn bear would couch, the lion and the belly-pinched wolf keep their fur dry, unbonneted, he runs and bids what will take all." So the storm is so bad that even wolves and bears are hiding from it, and Lear is running around in the middle of it. Yeah, are you shocked? Really? "But who is with him?" Remember, he had 100 knights and his servants. It's one of the things that his daughters got mad at him about. So of the 100 knights, none but the fool who labors to outjust his heart-struck injuries. So the only way Lear's injured is in his heart. He's been heart-struck. And the fool is attempting to sort of out-joke him, act like more of a fool than Lear is acting. And apparently right now that's hard. "Sir, I do know you, and dare upon the warrant of my note commend a dear thing to you. There is division, although as yet the face of it be covered with mutual cunning, twixt Albany and Cornwall." Oh, the threatened civil war looks like it might happen. "Who have, as who have not, that their great stars throned and set high, servants who seem no less, which are to France the spies and speculations, intelligence of our state, what hath been seen, either in snuffs and packings of the dukes, or the hard reign which both of them have borne against the old king, or something deeper, whereof perchance these are but furnishings. But true it is, from France there comes a power into this scattered kingdom, who, already wise in our negligence, have secret feet in some of our best ports, and are at point to show their open banner. Now to you, if on my credit you dare build so far to make your speed to Dover, you shall find some that will thank you, making just report of how unnatural and... Sorry about the dogs. Guys, leave it. Hey, honey. Sorry. Okay, so France is sending spies. You know, if we aren't careful, they're going to put an open banner. Guys, leave it. Honey, hip, leave it. Ay, ay, ay. Well, this is an interesting recording, isn't it? Okay, well, we're all making do from home. So he's saying, you have to understand, back then, France was England's greatest rival. The two of them, they had the 100 Years' War, they had the War of the Roses. There is a whole lot of warring. So when he says, oh my gosh, France is sending spies into our country, don't know why they're doing it. This would be the equivalent, you know, of finding Russian spies in the government. This is a big deal for them. So let's pick up where he's telling the knight, hey, do you got the nerve to go to Dover? So we're going to pick up there. If, on my credit, you dare build so far to make your speed to Dover, you shall find some that will thank you, making just report of how unnatural and bemaddening sorrow the king hath caused to plain. I am a gentleman of blood and breeding, and from some knowledge and assurance offer this office to you. So the reason I pulled the Kent instead of the Kent as Caius is because he is now sort of pulling the strings that he has as a nobleman. He says, look, I am of noble blood. If you carry this message, I promise you it's going to go well for you. I will talk further with you. No, do not. For confirmation that I am much more than my outwall, open this purse and take what it contains. If you shall see Cordelia, as fear not, but you shall, show her this ring, and she will tell you who your fellow is, that yet you do not know. Now, fie on this storm. I will go seek the king. Give me your hand. Have you no more to say? Few words, but to effect more than all yet, that when we have found the king, in which your pain that way, I'll this, he that first lights on him, holler to the other. Opposite directions. Okay, when Kent pulled out the ring, it's not a ring like, hey, that's a pretty ring. It is a ring. That's how they do signatures. They would have a very intricate, very expensive ring that had a unique design for their house. And then they would put the wax button and press their ring into it to show that, yes, this is an official seal from me because it has the one and only ring that would make this mark. So, first of all, I'm kind of surprised the gentleman doesn't recognize Kent's signet ring, but maybe he just doesn't really have a good memory. But certainly when Cordelia would see it, because he says, look, go to the where France is sending their army, go there, and I bet you're going to find Cordelia. Now, why is he assuming Cordelia is coming? He's assuming that if Cordelia has heard that her father's in trouble, she's going to be coming. So he thinks that this may not be an invasion. Might be. Okay. Very well might be. But he thinks it also might be a rescue for the king, his friend. So if Cordelia were to see his signet ring, she would know that that is Kent and that Kent is there trying to protect Lear and take care of stuff. So that sort of sets us up for Act 3. It was a little bit longer than it should have been. So with the dogs guest starring, sorry about that. See you guys soon.